And you were so close to knocking that gorilla off its platform.
Told you Retro are more hardcore than the ones they come out with today.
Yeah, but isn't there such thing as too hard? I mean, if you came out with this game today, everyone would totally rage quit and roast it online.
Let them rage. I like a challenge, you know? That satisfaction at beating a nearly impossible game is just, well, satisfying.
Keyword there is impossible, dude. I mean, this game was made before you were born, and I don't think anyone has actually beaten it.
Probably not. But that's not going to stop me from trying. Besides, it's a better use of my time than arguing about Abbey politics.
Not gonna argue with you there. Hey, so can I have a turn?
Why don't we ask Hunter if they want to play a game?
That's a generous idea, dude.
I don't freaking believe this. Wanda falls and everyone's like, oh freaking well, she was kind of messed up anyway, move on. But their Golden Boy banner betrays them and they all fall apart?
Why are you acting surprised, Nico? The Avengers only care about themselves and their own. They make it clear what and who they think is a priority. We are not. They see us sons as misfits, to be discarded or sacrificed if we do not prove our use.
Yeah, I get that vibe sometimes too.
What's up, Hunter?
Mind if I join you?
Please do. Hey, you know what they call me in France?
What?
Well, nothing. I'm surprised enough when people recognize me outside of Queens. But if they did, you know what they'd call me?
No idea.
Pierre Parkour.
I like it. What would you be called around the globe?
Huh, I don't know. Haven't had the chance to linger in all the places I've been. Oh, there's a Spanish paper in Brooklyn that calls me Aranido. I like that one. Every now and then I hear someone call it out when they spot me. Usually kids, waving their arms off. Always makes my day. Oh, did I tell you Robbie's teaching me some Spanish? Next time I'll be able to say more than just, Yo no hablo español. I can't wait till we do this again. When we hang out, it really doesn't feel like the world is ending.
Hunter,
It's someone in the Abbey's special day today. What do you think? You don't think this whole Bruce Wanda thing is fair either, right?
Fair? What do you mean, Nico?
Oh, come on. You see the double standard too. I know you do. All they care about is losing Bruce. It's as if Wanda never existed. Now we all have to sit around and cuddle Stark through his grief. Who was there for us when Wanda was taken, huh? Where was our Kleenex and freaking group therapy?
The Avengers, Caretaker, they do not care about Wanda and never will.
No, right?
You are right in believing that they will only take care of their own. Perhaps it is time to do the same.
What do you mean?
You want them to save Wanda, but maybe it is you who should save her.
That's not a bad idea. I can already see this pissing off Caretaker, which is even more of a reason for me trying. You know, I bet if they had a shot at saving their precious Banner Boy, they wouldn't hesitate. How long has Wanda been gone? We've waited long enough for someone to take action. And action is just what I might take.
Nice shirt. Too bad you had to die for it.
What's new with...
No pain, no gain.
New and improved.
Like playing with fire, huh?
We could go a few rounds.
Later.
If we had some rookies, I'd say send them out for the experience. But I think we're past that.
Happy to help.
See you soon.
How are you, Carol?
Better than Tony. Poor guy. I hate seeing him beat himself up over Banner. I mean, every option was some Faustian flavor of crap. Would you have been able to take the shot? Because I don't think I could have.
I do not have it in me to kill someone I loved either.
No offense, but I actually don't buy that, Hunter. You did kill your mother when it came down to it, didn't you?
That was not a choice.
Sorry. I didn't mean to scratch at that scab. It's just... I do think you are probably a tad more comfortable with going to the dark side to get the job done than we are.
Dark side? I have given my life to preserving the angels of our better natures.
I'm not trying to be judgmental. We need ruthless soldiers like you in battles like this to do the things the rest of us aren't comfortable doing. I should really check in on Tony at some point today. See you around.
Hunter, hello.
What you doing, Charlie?
Oh, you are gonna love this. That caught my eye.
How's it going, boss? See the magic word? How's that for quality workmanship? If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
Farewell. Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
We hear you.
Get to the trucks and grab those artifacts before they roll out.
Gladly.
Welcome assistance. Hail them. Talk while you still can.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
As ordered. That's not supposed to hurt.
Their persistence is irritating.
Oh, that's not good.
Good. I could use some more practice. This should help.
We are immovable.
That truck is about to move out. You're running out of time. That should slow them down, but it won't stop them. Get to the artifact before they figure out what happened.
It's on.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
About. And I thought man was ugly. They're not living up to their reputation. Taking the shot.
I think I'm seeing double here.
More of them dropping in.
Mother, protect us.
You can all join Lilith together.
You asked for it. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
Got an artifact.
We will never forsake her.
Follow my lead! That's gonna be fun.
trouble now.
Your sacrifice will be remembered.
Just like we planned.
The artifacts are secure, but why don't you teach Hydra a lesson while you're in there?
Or make things interesting.
Weak, even for Hydra.
The battlefield is ours. Welcome! My time to shine.
Engaging target!
It hurts. I'm not doing so great here. This one's for you.
Someone get me out of here!
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Time for the real thing.
The more the merrier.
Thanks for the help.
You are too weak for this fight.
I'd say that was a very successful outing. Good work.
Emo kids for life.
During that last mission, was I the only one who thought, yep, this is how I die? No, just me.
Fine, speak.
I do not think you are even close to your limits.
I think you are pretty special too.
The hunter stalks its prey.
Magic surprise party is nearly upon us. Party is prepped and everyone did their part, and I'm not even stressing about it. That Parker guy is chatty, but he worked fast and made the time fly.
That is good to hear.
Oh, it's nearly time! Head to the party, wait with the others, I'll bring magic, you yell surprise when we walk in, and then the party is on!
I will head there now. Surprise!
Oh my, what a surprise.
Happy birthday?
I had no idea. Did you get her anything?
Gift card?
Tony!
What do you get the Queen of Limbo?
If he doesn't know, how was I supposed to guess?
This is great. I wish the other heroes did stuff like this.
Celebrate birthdays?
Yeah. I guess it's difficult when you don't know each other's real names, or actual birthdays, which would completely invalidate our secret identities. But why are we talking about this when there's cake to cut?
You know what they call this? The calm before the storm.
What makes you say that?
Just a feeling.
This party was a great idea. Maybe it'll cheer up the Avengers.
You think so?
It's a party, right? I hope it helps them feel at home.
From everything I'd heard about the Abbey, I hadn't expected it to be so festive.
What did you hear?
Just the basics from Tony and Carol. They made it sound like a wayward home for troubled youths.
Do you believe that?
So far, I see heroes throwing a birthday party for one of their teammates. It's what the Avengers used to do before we got so busy. Treasure these moments. They'll keep you going when times are tough.
Been a while since we've been able to let loose.
The Avengers, you mean?
Yeah, we've been busy. We see far too much of each other, and yet nowhere near enough. I can't stop thinking about Bruce. I want to hate him for what he did, but I keep wondering if this was our fault. He always gets into trouble when he's alone. Did we blow him off? Did he reach out but we missed it? I don't know.
Yes, that might be what happened. Do not let it happen with the others.
Yeah, I'm not always the best with interpersonal stuff. Doesn't mean I can't get better at it. Enough of my moping. I'm going to enjoy this party. I suggest you do the same. We're go for cake, right?
Soon, and save some for the rest of us.
No promises.
I prefer smaller parties. My last birthday had 2,000 guests.
How do you know thousands of people?
I wouldn't say I know them. Most of them are business flunkies, glad-handers, general hangers-on. Half the night I'm shaking hands and managing expectations. I spend so much time as Mr. Stark, I'm lucky if I get to be Tony.
Those people are nothing to you. Why coddle them?
You have a point. Doesn't always need to be so sharp.
What concerns you?
What?
You do a thing when you're concerned.
Stephen, I don't do a thing.
You just did, I heard you.
I spent untold centuries identifying and removing all my tells in battle and conversation. If I did a thing, it wouldn't be so obvious.
As you say.
This all came together nicely.
Are you surprised?
Somewhat. Nico's plans get ahead of her, at times. But it's quite pleasant.
What a delightful distraction. Though I find my work at the Forge invigorating, the occasional entertainment prevents burning out.
It is good to take a break when you can.
Oh, I meant literal burning from the inside out. One of the hazards of manipulating Hellfire.
It's too much.
What is wrong?
You said this party would be small.
That is what Nico told me. This seems more elaborate than what she described.
Then you are blameless. Hunter, this is worse than I expected. But I shall withstand it. I wish to be alone.
Just me, or is Magic not having a good time?
I heard Magic does not like surprises.
No, that can't be it. We're friends. I'd know if that was true, right? I don't get it. Everyone loves surprise birthday parties. I should know. I missed out on a few when I was on the run.
Why are you so concerned?
Wanda is gone. Bruce Banner is fighting for the other team, and the world's going to actual hell if we don't stop it. A birthday party is a good way to lift everyone's spirits. I'm sure we can fix this. You mind letting her know it's time to cut the cake?
Sure.
Okay, I'll be right there.
What?
Are you all right?
No, this is too much. It is all Nico's fault. And here she comes to fish for praise. I have endured enough of this. This has gone on long enough. You made me the center of attention I do not need at a party I did not want. So what do you want now? To cut the cake?
Magic, wait.
Fine. I will cut the cake.
Happy birthday?
So, cool party?
Perfect delivery. I needed that.
Really? I felt awkward and didn't know what to say.
But you said it anyway.
Yeah, I'll shut up now.
No, it was funny.
You didn't laugh.
I did, on the inside.
Do you always laugh on the inside?
Unless I'm killing vampires.
I know what you're wondering, and yes, I dodged every bit of that cake.
Oh man, she hadn't opened her presents yet.
There better not be cake in my hair.
Cool party.
And to think, I nearly brought my shield to the party.
So that wasn't the entertainment?
So is this a normal thing with her, or...
Mr. Stark.
Ms. Caretaker? Ma'am?
I would appreciate you not making light of the situation.
Aw, that's kind of my thing.
For the love of...
But that's not what I was doing.
Go on.
I understand the irony of an Avenger, okay, of me personally saying this aloud, but this is no time for teammates to fight one another.
What do you propose?
A scapegoat. If Magic needs to focus her anger on anyone, I can be...
An asshole?
Aha. I was going to say myself turned up to 11, but that works.
A gracious offer, but Ileana would never take the bait.
Well, I can be some pretty obnoxious bait. Have you seen me crash award shows?
You pale in comparison to the one she truly hates.
And who is that?
Her business to share.
Poor kid.
You don't know the half of it.
You have some frosting on your, Oh, never mind. You got it.
What a mess.
Liliana's my friend. How could I have missed this?
You should not blame yourself.
And why not? If I'd paid attention to what she wanted, I wouldn't have driven her away. I want to fix this, but I can't follow her to Limbo. Although, maybe you could?
You just said there is no way to get there.
No, I said I couldn't follow her. Not when she's mad at me. Limbo adapts to her subconscious. It might treat me as a threat.
What about me?
You won't be in danger. She likes you, in her own way.
Fine, I will do this. How does it work?
The Staff of One can bring you close to her. When you find her, could you talk to her? Make sure she's all right? That's all I care about.
What is the best way to approach magic?
I feel like I'm the last person you should ask. I'm sure the others have some advice.
Is this a one-way trip?
It shouldn't be. Once you find magic, she can open a portal to send you back. Hopefully, both of you.
How different will this be from our usual trips through Limbo?
I know as much as you do. The landscapes might be trippier than usual.
I need a moment. I want to see what the others have to say.
Can't hurt to ask. Tell me when you're ready and I'll send you to Limbo.
Always wanted to do that.
Do what?
Smash a birthday cake so hard it explodes.
Why would you want to do that?
I have complicated feelings about my birthday.
So why haven't you?
Smash a cake someone made for me? That's just rude.
You could bake your own cake.
Doesn't have the same appeal.
Carol,
Steve,
for your next birthday, I'm baking you a cake.
do go on.
You have my blessing to smash it into space.
But then we're down a birthday cake.
I'll bake 2. Second one's for eating.
And that's why you're Captain America.
Captain America. Can't wait to see the look on Tony's face.
Or the icing, if I can aim it right. I'm guessing this is out of character for magic?
Yes, I think so.
Well, good luck bringing her back.
Any advice?
A friend of mine gets overwhelmed like that. Tough love doesn't work. Neither does unwanted advice. Basically, don't do what I always do. That'll just make it worse.
Poor kid. Is there anything I can do to help?
I could use some advice.
My gut says this isn't a clash of personalities. Magic's fighting her own demons. Nico happened to catch some friendly fire.
Thanks. I will keep that in mind.
I'll leave you to it. Good luck, Hunter.
To Limbo, then. I caution you, this shall not resemble the leisurely jaunts you take from the wild cliffs.
Any pointers?
If you find yourself upon a path, do not stray from it, especially if someone or something encourages you to do so. And, bring some hand sanitizer. Few realize our reality is the least, let's say, sticky.
That went exactly the way I expected.
I need to speak with Magic. Any advice?
Woman's not hard to figure out if you pay attention.
She does not say much.
Makes it easier to listen.
Wish I'd picked up on Magic's mood before she unloaded on Nico. Sometimes I can tell when she's getting upset. Talk her down, you know?
Do you have any advice?
Just be there for her.
That goes a long way with magic. Was it me? Did I mess up? I messed up, didn't I?
You did nothing wrong.
Really?
Really?
Good, good. Well, I don't know her at all, but she seems really cool. And it's still a party until I hear otherwise. If you think it'll help, tell her I'll stick around.
Are you really going to chase the birthday girl through a hellish dimension she completely controls?
If you want an adventure, you are welcome to go in my place.
Nope. All you. My suit isn't rated for other planes of existence. Hey, if you take too long, I call dibs on your cake. If we can scavenge some off the ceiling.
I was afraid this would happen.
I will bring her back.
I know. When you find her, make sure she knows the Abbey will always be a home to her.
Thanks for doing this. Any questions, or are you ready to go?
All right. Send me after magic.
Okay, here goes nothing. When blood is shed, let the staff of one emerge.
Who are you?
You made a wish, and I'm in the business of granting wishes. Tell me, why does your heart ache?
They forgot. Today is my...
Oh, sweetly, your birthday. What an awful way to learn what your family truly thinks of you.
They don't love me. Nobody does.
I can bring you to a magical kingdom, make you its queen, loved by all in its domain. But you have to wish it so.
I could never be as special as a queen.
Now, that's a lie your family would tell you. I happen to know you're a very special girl.
Before we go, I have a question.
Of course. Ask me anything, my queen.
Are you a monster?
Oh, child, I'm so much more than that. I'm a friend. The only one you'll ever need.
house? In Limbo? What is this place?
Hunter, what are you doing here? It is not possible to enter Limbo without my knowing. How did you get here?
Nico used the Staff of One.
Of course. And why did she not come herself?
She thought it would make things worse.
Well, that makes two of us. Wait, if you found your way to this place, what did you hear?
I will never share what I heard with anyone.
That is a kindness. You must understand, it is my deepest shame. The creature you heard brought me here, but my childish need cursed me to this terrible place. I lost my childhood to one bad choice. I trusted a silver tongue instead of my own family.
I want to know who did this to you.
I did this to myself. The creature held no power over me until I allowed it. This day is an anniversary of my weakness. Nothing more.
Who you were does not matter. It is who you become that counts.
I would dismiss such words from anyone else. But you, of all people, would know this to be true. I should stay here this evening. I can endure the stares and whispers, but not tonight.
I should get going. Can you open a portal?
Yes, in a moment. About Nico.
Yeah, what should I tell her?
Tell her... I don't know. Tell her what you will. She should not have done this. I should not have responded as I did. Yet here we are.
Why does this look like your room in the Abbey?
It doesn't. My room in the Abbey looks like this one. For years, this was the only place in Limbo where I was safe. Where I felt at home.
Could you tell me about the creature you mentioned?
Something I hope you never have the misfortune to meet. I can say no more.
Why not?
It hears when you speak its name. I refuse to give it this satisfaction.
What happened to it?
An eviction of sorts.
A permanent one?
That is my hope.
The creature said many strange things about you. How much was true?
None. All were lies to manipulate a stupid child. The creature brought me here to rule this place, but not as I do now. It desired a servant. Loyal, unthinking. A stupid child who believed its lies. I took great pleasure in disappointing it.
I should get going.
I will open a portal for you.
Good night, Magic.
See you, Hunter. This birthday was no good, but you kept it from being awful.
I should get going.
See you, Hunter. Yes, Hunter?
I had some more questions.
You are welcome to ask.
The creature said many.
See you, Hunter.
You were gone for so long. Did you find magic?
I did. She is going to spend the night in limbo.
Is she doing all right? Is she mad at me?
She is still angry, but mostly at herself.
Why? This was all my fault. I guess I'll talk to her tomorrow. She is coming back, right?
She will be back tomorrow.
I can't thank you enough for doing this. Don't know how this would have ended without you. Good night, Hunter.
Good night, Nico.
Hunter. Sorry, dear. Hope I didn't startle you. Hunter, you saw her, didn't you? Wanda.
What does she want?
What we all want. To be found.
But Sarah does not want to find her.
I will always love Sarah. Even her stubbornness, even her rigidity, even when she's wrong. And she is wrong this time. She still blames Wanda for my death.
How do I convince her Wanda is still out there?
You can't. Sarah won't believe it until she sees Wanda with her own eyes. I know you didn't know Wanda, but I did. She's family, Hunter. We cannot leave her behind. Besides, we can't win this battle against your mother without her. So find her, Hunter. Bring her back. For all our sakes. What are you doing here, Hunter? You need to find the Midnight Suns and save Wanda. And you need to do it now.
They say the Pacific Ocean has no memory, Hunter.
But you are looking at the Atlantic.
Really? Well, that explains so much. Just think. A few years ago, I was just your quintessential 98-pound high school freshman weakling. Even the lunch ladies used to shake me down for milk money. Now look at me. Hanging with the legendary Hunter and the Midnight Suns in their super-secret Atlantic Ocean base.
We are happy to have you.
That's just it. What if that radioactive spider had decided to chomp down on someone else's behind? What would old non-arachnid me be?
Something tells me you would have changed the world regardless, Peter Parker.
Change the world? Let's not get carried away here. I may have helped out a bit in the neighborhood, but...
You have certainly impacted me.
Right back at you, pal. You know, Hunter, I've been to a lot of truly amazing places since I put on the old spider tights. Way beyond my little neighborhood in Queens. But when all is said and done, there is nowhere I'd rather be right now than here with the rest of you.
Have you seen any of the Midnight Suns? I need to speak to them.
I think I overheard Blade talking about how he was going to the chapel, which is weird. I didn't think vampires could go into churches or chapels or whatever. See what I know about the supernatural. Hope he doesn't think Carol is gonna meet him there.
Thanks, Peter.
No problemo. Hope you find them.
Hydra forces have taken the Sanctum, Tower, and most of the best retail outlets in Manhattan. They keep making moves. About time we did the same.
Our intel points to Lilith being in the Sanctum. That's where we need to strike.
Been there, done that. Wasn't our finest hour.
That symbiote shell has withstood everything we've thrown at it. Lilith chose Venom for good reason.
Don't forget about Bruce.
Never. Look, the Avengers were formed for good reason. And I'm assuming the Suns were too. I haven't seen a threat yet this group can't overcome. So we can put our heads together, find a way to do the impossible. Or we could just wait for Hydra to come knocking on our doors. I don't know about you, but I don't like playing defense. So I say to hell with Lilith and her pet symbiote monster. Let's take the Sanctum back.
Aw, I've missed these little talks.
Yeah, okay. I'm slightly convinced. Guess it couldn't hurt to talk with Professor Von Spooky, see if we can't come up with something together.
Now that is the definition of impossible.
Let us know if you come up with any ideas. In the meantime, I for one would enjoy getting a little payback on Hydra.
You're looking well, Chief.
Everything all right, caretaker?
That's what I wanted to ask you. You seem distracted lately, not quite yourself. I feel like something must be going on with you, and I wish you'd tell me what.
You are right. Something has been distracting me.
What is it, Hunter? I hope you know you can tell me anything.
The Scarlet Witch. She reached out to me in my dreams.
What? Are you sure it was her?
Yes.
I appreciate you trusting me enough to tell me. Wanda is powerful. Go find Nico and the rest of the Suns and tell them to come speak to me, immediately. If Wanda is alive and reaching out to you, she might be under Lilith's control. They should be warned.
The tower may have been taken over by some hostile new tenants, but I have no doubt we'll find a way to repair it. Hunter?
is a spell of sorts. That is what Agatha used to say anyway.
What sort? The dark sort?
A discernment spell. Well, more of a tracking ritual, like a seance. And no, it's not dark. I got it right from the source. I'll put it back before Caretaker even knows it's missing.
Hey man, we gotta try something. I mean, it has to be a sign, right? That all four of us had the same dream of Wanda? Make that 5.
You win. Ouija away, or whatever.
Lock the door. Remember, once we start, we don't stop. Keep your mind focused on Wanda. Ego, Spiritus, add...
Got it.
What did I just say?
Do not break the connection.
Okay, sorry. Right.
This is how Atlantis sank.
Ego, Spiritus, add May.
Ego spiritus ad me.
Ego Spiritus ad me.
Ego Spiritus ad me.
Ego Spiritus ad me. Ego Spiritus ad me. Ego Spiritus ad me. Ego Spiritus ad me.
Whoa! Anyone else see that?
She said not to break the connection.
Well, you just did.
Ego Spiritus ad me. Ego Spiritus ad me. Ego Spiritus ad me. Was that our fault?
I think so.
Disconnect! Pull the plug or something!
It's too late.
Spiritus ad me. Ego Spiritus.
Crap.
Couldn't trust those two to chant their own names.
I am going to open a rift to the negative zone in their showers when we get home.
If we get home. There's no telling where that screwed up spell sent us. This could be a broom closet in the basement of Dr. Doom's castle for all we know. Or a storage nook on Galactus' world ship. Holding pen on a scroll cruiser. Oh, maybe the inside of Robbie's brain.
There. Something powerful. Something strong. Something foul. That's where we begin.
Of course you were gonna say that.
You shouldn't be here. Nobody should be here.
Banner. At least that explains the foulness.
Ah, the illustrious hunter. And friends?
Really? You still follow me on Superlink?
Not ring the bell.
I can tear through the fabric of space and time itself.
It doesn't matter.
Let the fool prattle on. We must be onto something.
I cannot fathom how you found this facility, but I will. Soon enough. Your names may escape me, but you most assuredly will not.
Oh, we will see about that.
For the mother!
This facility appears in no records, on no maps, not even in the minds of these loyal soldiers. So the question remains, how are you here?
Just a little of the old abracadabra. No big deal for a squad of ultra-powerful
And well known.
heroes like us. Where'd you learn that one?
You have earned this.
That will do.
We will never forsake her.
Taking the shot.
I have a long memory.
Touch this.
A coward would hide.
Of all the possible intruders, this is the last group I would expect. I suppose there was a high probability that the hunter would be drawn to this location. But you two, what were your names again? Nancy and Margaret?
Okay, now he's just messing with us. You asked for it.
As they say, it gets the job done.
Watch closely.
Now that was something.
No retreat!
I will remember your face.
You think I'm bad? Pray I don't give you the blade. Hope this helps.
I will return the favor when I can.
We serve until the end. No one gets away.
Don't you know who I am?
I am not myself.
I'd be careful where you wave your staff, or swords, or whatever other enchanted LARPing weapons you brought into my facility. The modifications I've made to the Gamma Accelerator have rendered it quite vulnerable. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. The Mind Probe is far less reliable when the brain is damaged.
Tony Stark was right.
Good work.
For victory!
Hey, one of ours needs help. You need this more than I do.
I feel better already.
Casting medevac!
Well, that's interesting.
Hell that.
We've got the best tech in the world on our side. I should get you going.
It's hard to tell. Are we underground or maybe we're in space? That'd be a lot closer than the meatball in New York.
You mean you honestly don't know? Just tearing your way through whatever Hydra facility you miraculously stumble upon?
More like smashing through.
Wrecked.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
Targeting systems active.
That wasn't bad. Remember me now, Brucey?
I'm starting to, little punk. Which actually explains a great deal about how this visit came about. Far too amateurish an operation for Carol, or even Tony. It's not the how I should be focusing on, but the why. You're not here for the Gamma Accelerator at all, are you? No. The truth is far more delightful. Of course it is. Well, by all means, then, have at it.
What is that?
At this point, wouldn't surprise me if Thanos himself walked out of that thing.
Wanda!
No,
Oh, Wanda.
we were too late. She belongs to Lilith now. Death is her only chance for release.
What? Hell no! No, that's not how we work. Haven't you learned anything yet? Leave her alone, you monster!
Oh, I assure you, Miss Maximoff is free to do as she pleases.
She appears neither free nor pleased to me.
Really? Wanda, is there something you'd like to say to your friends?
Mother's vision cannot be denied.
It's all starting to make sense. Tony must have known that I would need her energies to help stabilize the reaction. Perhaps he thought her connection to the two of you would somehow prevent the inevitable slaughter about to occur. Or perhaps you're simply his canaries in the coal mine. In either case, I may have underestimated him.
You sure you're alright there, Brucey? Sounding a little unhinged.
He's starting to rant like Faustus. Whatever works for you.
How about this?
You'll suffer for that. Mother guides my hand now.
They're almost here. Hold position.
All that you know is that.
genuine astonishment. Just like before with Tony and Steve at the tower. Have we heroes always been so trusting? So gullible? Yet here you all are, trying to save Wanda. I suppose I should add illogical to the list.
It's the best I can do for now. I expected more from them. Ready? Invigorating.
Awesome! We have to stop letting Banner get to us. Remember why we're here. Wanda, snap out of it! We don't want to hurt you!
You cannot hurt me. The Mother will never let anyone hurt me. Ever again.
More of Lilith's lies. I have heard such words repeated far too many times.
This has gotta help.
Did you forget something? must be making Caretaker angry.
There's so much to explore in this world. And yet, here I stand, waiting. You were too weak for this fight.
Mother, protect me. There's no point in stalling.
My power will not be.
Have I mentioned how much I like those horns?
Do not fear the mother's embrace. Let her warmth envelop you, comfort you.
There's nothing left in her eyes. Nothing of Wanda.
Such peace. Such a harmony of energies flowing through one form. She really Scarlet Witch. Lilith. Wanda Maximoff has become transcendent.
Shut up.
You shouldn't have come here.
They must be getting desperate.
You seem...
We have to stop this. We can't just kill each other down here.
Oh, I think that's exactly what you're going to have to do.
No one's talking to you, Demo Nerd.
Now you're starting to sound like Crossbones.
Stop me. That won't stop. But I thought we were friends. Mother will never let me fall. No one runs from me.
Maybe we should bring you along more often, Magic. This usually and come back.
Very effective. They're not willing to accept defeat.
I have heard a great deal about Wanda, but now I finally see her power with my own eyes. This will
It's easier for you. I won't forget this.
not as powerful as Lilith had hoped.
Well, this encounter has certainly smashed my expectations. Come now, Bruce. Can't let yourself get too carried away. We were planning on taking them alive. Then again, Wanda, eliminate them.
This is over.
We must leave now! Wanda, stop! It's me.
It is not her, Nico. She cannot hear you anymore.
did.
Did I see her almost destroy all three of us? Then yes.
She hesitated.
And then blew up the ground where you were standing.
Still, Wanda's in there. Somewhere. I know it.
No! She is here!
Impossible!
Close it! Now!
What do you think I am trying to do?
No escape. No more.
You were saying, Wanda.
Your fault. You will be no more. Enough!
I am not Agatha.
Don't say a word, Nico.
What would be the point? Caretaker doesn't understand that sitting around doing nothing affords Lilith more time.
Ileana, are you okay?
My best friend just tried to murder me. What do you think?
We knew trying to save Wanda was going to be a risk.
I know. But is it really worth risking the life of everyone here to do it?
I think so. Do you not?
I just want to close my eyes and when I reopen them, have this all be some bad dream.
We both should get some sleep.
It's the only thing left to do tonight.
Good night, Magic.
Good? There is nothing good about this night, Hunter. Nothing good at all.
Nico,
Don't bother. Kinda just want to be left alone.
It has been a long night.
Thanks for stating the obvious.
We can talk tomorrow, when you are feeling better.
Yeah, right. Might be a while.
I will be here.
But Wanda won't.
Of all the reckless, immature.
Caretaker, it is Hunter.
Leave me be. I'm not exactly in the mood for visitors right now.
Hunter, if you're looking for Caretaker, she went to her room.
Yeah, and she made it very clear she doesn't want to be disturbed. She's pretty upset.
We really screwed up, didn't we? I knew we shouldn't have gone messing with that mirror.
I'm worried about Nico and Magic. I think they're in shock or something.
We're all in shock. It's gonna take some time for us to pull it back together. If we manage to pull ourselves together at all.
The fate of the world's at stake and the newbies have to make way for the seasoned veterans? I don't think so.
Sad I missed the action.
I'm very, very intimidated by Caretaker. She pushed Wanda right out of the Abbey. Again.
Between Lilith's plans and her turning our friends to pawns, we can't turn against each other.
And here I thought we were finally starting to trust each other.
They went behind our backs. Nearly cost us everything.
They were trying to save their friend, like any of us would do.
Please, I would never do anything that reckless.
Do you even hear the words coming out of your mouth anymore?
I would never do anything that reckless, given the stakes.
Really?
Okay, fine. I would never do anything that reckless today.
I give that a solid maybe.
FYI, everybody at Stark Industries would be upset. Me? Not so much. I know us grown-ups are busy looking at other things, but I'm open to young upstart disruptors, you know, disrupting.
Nobody likes feeling stuck on the sidelines, but we have to battle our impulses to win the war.
We need intel badly. I'm just glad everyone came back okay.
Whew, you look like hell, dear. I suppose you must feel like it too after these very rough few days.
I am not worried about me. I am more concerned with how everyone else is faring.
Not well, obviously. I am sorry you were unable to save Wanda, but at least you tried. I can't help but feel responsible for how things played out. Perhaps I pushed you too hard to save her too soon, before you, Nico, and Magic were ready.
We did not try hard enough, evidently.
No, Hunter. There was nothing you could have done. It was my fault for leading you down this path, and I must take responsibility for that.
I cannot get Wanda out of my head now, seeing her like that. I know I did not know her before she fell, but she was in so much pain. It permeated from her. I could feel it tear right through me. I just wish I could have freed her from it.
I know, dear. Me too. Maybe you'll get a chance to again. In the meantime, don't beat yourself up about it too much. And remember how much Sarah and I love you.
Hunter?
It seems there's a competition going on to see who can reprimand the young sons the harshest.
Are you participating?
I'm really glad everyone made it back safe and sound, which is impressive on its own. Trying an incantation like that at their level. One might think they would ask for a Sorcerer Supreme's guiding hand.
I am sure that they now know it would have been better with you there.
Kind of you, Hunter. I kept my composure, but I care for Wanda. It was under my watch that she was taken. There is nothing more I want than to make this right. Even if the outcome wasn't as hoped, we now know what has happened to her. I've been hearing her voice, but each time it grows fainter. By the great Agamotto, we'll bring her back to us.
My friend sense is tingling.
What's good?
What are you doing, immature things, you get called immature.
The tower bells are ringing. My favorite childhood prank, but I have not heard them in so long. The caretaker must be wincing right now. Or maybe this was her idea of a joke.
Don't you think with all my knowledge, all my expertise, I could have helped save Wanda?
No.
Why?
Because we do not trust you, Strange.
Your problem, Magic, is that you don't trust anyone.
Why should I? Where were you when Wanda was taken? What have you or any of the other Avengers done to rescue her?
I thought we resolved this already. There was nothing any of us could do.
No, you resolved it out of your mind. We acted.
And had you elicited my help, you might have succeeded.
Please, you Avengers would only have gotten in our way.
I suppose we'll never know now, will we? And people say Tony's ego's big.
Enough of this. I have to attend to some issues in Limbo. Someone has to make sure we have safe passage through space-time.
Now who is running from a fight, Illyana? I know it's a lot to take in, but you'll get the hang of it. I can't speak for the others, but I'm never bothered by these little visits of yours, Hunter. As your close I try not to be someone who equates youth with folly. I wish Ileana would not look at someone with a lifetime of experience and assume incompetence. Perhaps there was more I could have done to save Wanda, but until I get back into my sanctum, I cannot see everything I once did.
Magic just does not understand what you have been through, Doctor.
Of course she doesn't. She hasn't experienced an inkling of the universe that I have.
Then why let this bother you?
You know why? I just don't feel complete without the sanctum and all its prophetic perks. Like I'm not quite myself.
So you can no longer peer into the future. But that is not where your true value lies. Maybe it is time to reframe your place in the world.
Perhaps you're right, but I do not know where to start.
You can start by realizing that you are the Sorcerer Supreme, no matter where you rest your head.
Thank you, Hunter, for your wise counsel. Now, if you will excuse me, this Sorcerer Supreme needs to figure out a way to save us from this mess.
Thanks, Hunter. Hello. Oh, you are gonna love this.
I have
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? These should definitely give you an edge.
Always a pleasure. Hail, fellow. Can emo kids be?
This is what you were after, right?
I'm here if you need me. Stay out of trouble.
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
Ready for more?
New and improved.
I think we've got something for everyone.
A timely enhancement. Let us see it in action.
We need any advantage we can get.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
Even a sorcerer supreme can't rest on his laurels.
Do your thing.
Repetition builds skills.
I wanted to apologize for last night. I just couldn't believe what you and the rest of the Sons did, and needed time alone to process. I knew I underestimated Nico's desperation to save Wanda when I realized she swiped my spellbook. I keep thinking, if I hadn't given up on her so easily, if I had listened to them, helped them, I could have prevented them from going out on their own and risking all. Do you think they are right, Hunter? Do you think I gave up on Wanda too soon?
Try not to be too hard on yourself about what you did or did not do.
But it's my job to make the best decisions for the team with the given information. And this time, I feel like I failed spectacularly.
We are all doing our best.
It doesn't feel like it right now.
It does not have to.
Oh, I can't help but be reminded of Lilith. Maybe if I tried to save her centuries ago, we wouldn't be walking the apocalypse we're in now. Well, I ought to pull myself together and face the day. Thanks for the word, Hunter.
Hi, Hunter.
Nico? What are you doing in Wanda's room?
What does it look like? Ileana said this grimoire is filled with pretty powerful magic. There's gotta be something in here. Something to break the stupid spell your mother cast over Wanda so, we can all go back to being normal. To being friends again.
If you intend on breaking Lilith's hold on Wanda, you are going to need to use magic as dark as hers. Are you up to that?
Have you seen me use the Staff of One? Yeah, not exactly the stuff of fairy tales. Unless you're talking about the creepy old original versions. The ones that sound an awful lot like your childhood. Just because I don't go around broadcasting my dark side like some people do, doesn't mean I can't handle my fair share of dark magic. I know what I'm doing.
I never said you did not.
It all made sense in my head. We'd find Wanda, smack around a few Hydra dirtbags, bring her back to the Abbey, and Caretaker would bake her a cake. I wasn't exactly envisioning Wanda trying to murder us. Or you trying to do the same thing to her.
Perhaps next time we should formulate an actual plan. One that does not involve Blade or Robbie.
Tell me about it. Wait, did you just say next time?
I do not give up easily.
Neither do I. How about this? I'll keep digging through these pages if you promise not to release our friend anytime soon.
Deal.
Good, because I'm gonna hold you to that. Well, unless you have anything to add to this free Wanda brainstorming sesh, I should get back to her grimoire. I'm not leaving one page unturned until I find a way of bringing her back to her senses. Till then, later.
Who's a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
What brings the great hunter to see an old friend?
Hunter, hello.
Hydra's goons are getting a little too comfortable for my liking. I think it's time you took them down a notch.
I'll see to it.
Hell no.
Let's give it a go.
That wasn't bad. How about this one? Is it just me, or do I look different?
Forever in service!
They are still coming for me.
Whoa. Head's spinning.
It appears they've bolstered their forces.
Serve her with honor!
They seem to be fixated on me. Weak, even for Hydra.
Prepare yourself.
A doctor and a powerful wizard. Impressive.
Follow my lead.
They've clouded my senses.
Forever in service! Scanners picking up reinforcements. This should get you going.
Ready to do this or what? This one's for you.
Let me show you the way.
Lilith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time.
are lucky to still be breathing.
I'll return the favor in kind.
You're gonna remember me.
Watch closely.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
By her command. Don't waste it.
I'm afraid I'm not very good at this.
Now that was something.
This should be good. Let's see how they handle this. Here's one for you. Doesn't this happen to you like every day?
You're in trouble now. Time to shine.
Let's hope for a better outcome this time.
Ultra Immortalis. Game special coming up.
It is good to be back in the fight.
Let's try this.
Leave some for the rest of us.
I won't forget that.
Let me help.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently she is promiscuous.
We will never forsake her. You're gonna like this.
Couldn't you better try?
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Time for the real thing. Let's see how tough you are.
I am glad to have your magic on our side, Doctor.
I could just probe the depths of your mind. The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism.
Was that truly your best?
Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally. Prepare yourselves! I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened.
Going for it.
Interesting tactic.
What's our contingency plan? I've got your back.
You'll need even greater numbers to defeat me.
They will know our power.
A resplendent effort. This won't end well for you.
Where'd you learn that one? No issues to report so far. I'm just amazed you can pull that off.
This shall be of great help. I appreciate your concern. I am not myself.
I'm feeling good about the situation, all things considered.
Whatever works. I'll give it a whirl.
That was really something.
You were too weak for this fight.
Hopefully they learned their lesson, but we all know that's wishful thinking.
A few of us are meeting up tonight. It's a book club. You're probably busy, but if not, the others said I should invite you.
A book club?
Yeah, I didn't figure the great and powerful Hunter would be into a book club.
If it is worth reading, I am interested.
All our books are worth reading. Anyway, I'm headed to the meeting. I doubt it's your thing, but if you're interested, you could tag along.
After you.
Okay then.
I know about as much as you. Blade put this together. He's the person to ask.
Blade's giving you the stink eye. Or maybe he doesn't like the punch. Either way, I think he wants to speak with you.
Here's how this works. We pick out a book, we read the book, and then next meeting we talk about the book. It's my turn to pick, so give me a minute. I need to narrow it down.
What is the best book you have read so far?
None.
You have not read any books, but you are starting a book club?
Hunter, I've read half the books in the library. I have too many favorites to list. I meant I have no book club favorites yet.
Did you already talk about today's book?
Well, no, there isn't one for today.
What kind of book is a book club book?
The good ones, that's the plan at least.
You are being evasive, and I do not know why.
This is technically our first meeting.
I thought this was a regular thing you did.
Yeah, I want it to be. Doesn't matter how sharp your weapons are if your mind is as dull as a brick. Just give me some space. I need to find the right book if I'm going to. I need to pick the right book, okay?
All right.
I hope I have time for this. I used to be in one of these with my friend Jess, but it fell apart.
What happened?
I got reassigned, she had a kid, aliens invaded, the usual.
Aliens?
Yeah, it's been a busy decade.
This is the first book club I've been to that didn't devolve into a knockdown, drag-out fight.
Must have been some book club.
A few years back, Bruce and Tony started an Avengers literature circle. First book chosen was Banner's favorite. Tony hated it, said it was the worst poetry he'd ever read, that a mascara-blinded lab monkey could have written it better. I still don't know what that means. Turned out, it wasn't Banner's favorite book, it was Hulk's.
Oh no.
We lost 2 floors of Avengers Tower before he calmed down.
What happened next?
Black Widow invoked the "this is why we can't have nice things" rule and banned book clubs from meeting at the tower.
Hunter. All right, I made my decision.
So, what is it going to be?
The first book we'll read for book club will be The Art of War by Sun Tzu.
Ooh, a classic.
Yep, that's an old book.
Way older than The Hunter.
Ah, The Art of War. I read that when I was 12.
Well, then you could reread it. See if you gain a new perspective. Our time is tight, I get it. But stop by the library and read the book before the next meeting. But I hope you read the whole thing. This book is one of my favorites.
The katana gave that away.
Yeah, I'm always around if you want to chat about it.
I'll save it for the next book club.
I could chat about it.
Nah, I'm good.
I admit, I like the low-pressure approach we're taking to book club. These things should be fun and informative. Not the high-stakes powder keg of the Stark and Banner book club regime.
What did you think of the meeting?
Seems like a great way to get to know each other.
What do you think of Blade's choice of book?
It got me thinking about a book I can choose. It'll have to be a good one to match Blade's pick.
See you later.
Next time, then.
I think that went well. Carol seemed to enjoy herself. What do you think?
Blade, did you start a book club so Carol would join it?
No. Yes, sort of. We were talking about books, and I may have suggested the two of us read a book and talk about it. Captain America overheard and expressed interest. Carol said I was starting a book club, and he asked if he could join.
Then what?
What was I supposed to do? Say no to Captain America?
I barely know Captain America. I can tell him he has to leave book club.
Are you crazy? He and Carol are friends. And besides, you balance him out, you know? Glad you came, Hunter. But don't forget to do the reading.
All right, I will.
I'm not kidding. Can't hurt to warm up on Hydra's flunkies. You've got an endless supply of practice dummies to beat on. Hey. You might feel like you need to hold back in training, but I'm glad you're not taking it easy on Hydra.
Oh, hey there, fellow night owl.
What are you up so late reading?
The twisted brain drippings of that psycho Faustus? This journal is like a love letter to Aleister Crowley, the Necronomicon, Jack the Ripper, and Charles Manson, all remixed into some nightmarish open mic poetry. I'm going to be up all night trying to make sense of it, see if it helps us find our way back into the Sanctum.
There is no offense worse than poorly written poetry.
Maybe my open mic poetry analogy was too generous. It's not even good enough to be bad. Makes me miss those 12-hour poetry slams in the East Village, and I thought that was torture. Check this out. Lilith, your name is a black hole for men like me to lose their souls. How I await to be suffocated in your arms. Choke on the dark tendrils of your hair. Murder me, goddess, and I will help you murder this dimension.
Someone should warn my mother.
Oh yeah, poor Lilith. Even she can do better than Faustus. All I can say is Hydra's got a real HR problem on their slimy hands. Well, I ought to get back to burning the midnight oil. I got about 400 pages to go of this crap. I'll let you know what I find out.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again. Almost.
The longer we can forestall the prophecy, the more time we have to beat it. Did Sarah ever tell you how we first met?
Let me guess. A friendly conversation in a library?
Eventually. But first, we faced each other in the Abbey grounds, prepared to do battle.
I cannot see the two of you as anything but old friends.
Our relationship is typically warm and collegial, except for that day when it was cold and martial. You see, I'd stumbled upon the Abbey despite its many wards. The stink of the Darkhold drew me to your resting place. As I attempted to locate that vile tome, Sarah nearly took my head off with magic as old as the world. She thought me a sorcerous scavenger come to exhume you.
She was more than justified. I'm only surprised her first blast missed.
Indeed. That day I learned how fiercely she cares for you. It's why recently I was so hesitant to even suggest your resurrection.
So, how did your face-off end?
Agatha arrived, asked why we were standing with arms outstretched like fashionable zombies, and invited me in for tea.
This I can imagine.
One arched eyebrow ended a sorcerer's duel. For all my mystical mettle, Agatha was at times the strongest of us all. I could not have predicted this.
Magic, are you all right?
No, Hunter, I am not. And neither is Limbo. The dark energy is increasing.
This danger you feel, have you given more thought to what could be causing it?
Yes, but I do not want to say it out loud.
Would it be easier to write it down then?
I see what you did there, Hunter. But no, writing his name down would feel like I was summoning him. Words have power. I do not want to give him any more than he already has.
He?
If I am right, you will see soon enough. But tonight, that's all I can say.
Good morning, Hunter. Got a minute to chat?
You wanted to speak, Captain America?
Please, call me Steve or Cap. I know I'm a newer kid on the block, but I'm noticing some major divisions within this team. All the interpersonal drama is pulling focus from the real danger, Lilith.
I have witnessed the divisions, and I must do a better job of resolving the conflicts at hand.
Hardest lessons hit the closest to our hearts. Leading others is never straightforward or easy. It's definitely not all on your shoulders, but I respect you for taking accountability. Don't forget that you're the only one of us who's beaten Lilith and paid the ultimate price for it. You stand out here as a leader. The Midnight Suns, Strange, Carol, Tony, even me. We all look to you for our cues. It's a responsibility, and it's a tough one.
I have been a weapon all my life, to be wielded and directed by others. Leadership ability is not my forte. I would appreciate a few pointers.
Just the fact that you're willing to learn means you're on the right track.
I would benefit from your honest appraisal.
Take it step by step and build some bridges between teammates. We're all tired, but some team building might be what we need, even if it's just blowing off a little steam. Times like this, it's easy to forget we're all on the same side. You've already made the ultimate sacrifice once before. I've been there. I know what it's like to be asked to do it again and again. It doesn't get easier, but you get stronger and better at making the hard calls. I've given you a lot to process, but let's pick up this conversation again soon.
Back again. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
Do your thing.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
I have always...
Got more coil for me? City Market word. The Tony's Fortune Mystery, never close. How's that for quality workmanship?
Good day, Hunter.
Nico, Magic, how are they?
I'm ready when you are. What in the... This crap just keeps getting weirder and weirder. You know, I think Faustus might have been the Zodiac killer.
Happy to help.
See you soon. Learning so much more from Faustus now that he's dead.
Thanks, Hunter. It wasn't easy keeping all the night owls distracted to cover for you.
This is a little cryptic.
It's a clue. Don't worry if you can't solve her riddles all at once. I'll translate new clues every night.
But the Abbey grounds are huge. How will I know where to look?
You used to love running around these grounds as a child. If you need a refresher, study your map.
Captain Marvel swears she can see threads of Dr. Faustus's plan.
Oh, I found one of my favorite records and I thought you might like it. Or at least be polite enough to fake it. Anyway, we'll get some more quality one-on-one time. It's a little retro, but so are you. So, what do you think?
Lively, frustrating, angry, but liberating. Reminds me of how I feel toward caretakers sometimes. I like it.
Oh, I knew you'd get it. It's grunge. It's what happens when you mix the nonconformity of 80s Seattle and tons of punk and rock influence. You get awesome bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, making something super authentic with this messy, dirty sound. It put Seattle on the music map. I used to listen to it repeatedly during my I can't believe my mom stabbed me phase. As you can tell, she was a great mom, didn't leave me scarred at all. Ugh, like, why have a kid if you're gonna get rid of them when they interfere with your dark arts and crafts?
I know how it feels. It sounds all too similar to my own experience with my mother, except that I had a head start on coming to terms with her evil nature. I cannot imagine being caught off guard.
Yeah, they turned my world upside down. I thought I was a normalish kid from a normal family. Sure, they had their middle-aged boomer issues, but I thought they loved me. But they didn't.
What is done, but I see you are still carrying it with you. Do not be afraid to go wherever you need to in order to find peace.
Roger that, Hunter. Okay, no more of this downer talk. Time to listen and let the sounds of angst carry you away.
Any progress on the journal?
If by progress you mean genetic experimentation recipes, demonic incantations, and what Strange here thinks is some sort of, wait for it, Lilith fanfiction Faustus wrote in a 10,000-year-old dead language...
Ancient Atlantean.
Then sure. Tons.
I actually speak a little Atlantean.
Ti o mile oth ep isith?
But I did find this.
A hole?
We think it's a shipping facility. Or smuggling. Faustus may have been a demented loon, but the man kept some pretty detailed records.
Possibly for stealing. From me.
Via the hole.
Let me guess. That's why I'm here.
Well, given the nocturnal and clandestine nature of this operation, as well as your experience in dealing with subterranean affairs...
I'll bet. Ever wonder why you people only come to me for the dirty work?
Because you're a vampire? You sleep in the actual dirt? Or a coffin?
I mean, there's sort of a point buried in there. Sorry.
Let's go. I don't want to sound like a diva, but just once, I would like a mission on a tropical beach.
Checking out a big dark hole in the ground does not excite you?
Been there before. The thrill wears off pretty quick.
How's it going?
I'm learning a lot from you. Like how to avoid multiple sword jabs in rapid succession.
Combing through Faustus's twisted ramblings wasn't the easiest job in the world, but Captain Marvel did manage to find a spot of particular interest to the late Doctor. Judging by the Hydra activity we've picked up in the area, I'd say she's on to something.
Carol never fails to impress. Big hole.
Big horde of Hydra.
Think we finally found out how they're smuggling artifacts out of the sanctum.
Good. Then there must be a way to smuggle ourselves inside. Let me guess. Stealth, not your style?
I'm a vampire, remember? We invented stealth.
You might want to tell that to them.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Consider it done.
If you're done showing off, why don't we move on Hydra and put an end to their artifact smuggling operation for good?
No problem.
You have earned this. Hell.
Get ready.
skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened.
Ought to make things interesting.
Interesting tactic.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
No retreat! That's not supposed to hurt.
I'm not quite myself all of a sudden.
Forewarned bodies on the way.
We stand with the mother.
According to our thermal scan, this hole branches from here across the entire city. What the hell was Faustus doing down here?
You'd have to ask Crossbones.
Let's slow them down for a bit. Grab that artifact while we can.
Weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Hail Hydra!
For Hydra!
They really want to get on my bad side.
They must really want to piss me off.
On Gamma, on the move! No one will touch you.
Hydra has always been powerful. Different. It's one thing to steal artifacts, but this entire setup feels like distribution center. But distribution to where?
If my mother is involved, nowhere good.
Lilith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time. We've got one of the artifacts. It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude. Your efforts will never deter me.
I've been waiting.
Let's see how tough you are. Right time to shine. On Beta, moving into position.
The sheer scope of Hydra's operations in this city are staggering, especially considering the number of heroes that take up residence here.
The greatest lie the devil ever told was convincing the world he didn't exist.
attacks were just the beginning. Secure the area and head to the source. The gigantic glowing hole Hydra drilled under our noses.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Prepare yourselves. Transcendence.
Time's up for these chumps.
Regroup at position Tango. As ordered.
That wasn't very nice. You have no idea what you've started.
Faustus was killed so that we would never find this place.
Crossbones was looking for any excuse to put that guy down. We just came along at the right time.
Either way, whatever's down that hole is clearly worth killing to protect. I suggest we get down there while we can.
They're mine.
Shoot up here.
That was really something.
Someone get me out of here.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Where do you think it goes?
Down.
Better not be a Fire Dragoon lair. Hydra's been busy.
Whatever the hell they're doing down here. It smells wicked. Remind you of something?
The Sanctum. Back door?
Gonna say yes.
We serve our mother. We await the return of the midnight sun. We hate interlopers and their little brains.
I would have preferred the Fire Dragoon. Maybe Caretaker could have resurrected me after you made this decision.
Heroes, villains, flavors vary.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Not a problem.
Fairly certain we found out how Hydra is getting the artifacts out of the Sanctum. I'm also fairly certain that I hate this guy. Let's see if we can't shut him up.
Come closer, little vampire. Feed our eternal hunger with your eternal blood. We shall feast upon your brain forever.
Can honestly say I've never heard that one before. Tell Magic to steer clear of my room while we're gone. And it better not be snowing in there again when we get back.
us!
About time.
I can't get loose!
Shine upon me. I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Monoforms are for the weak! We are not done with you yet!
Get this thing off me!
Vile creature!
Regroup and await reinforcements!
That door of his may be our best bet at getting through to the Sanctum and finally taking the fight to Lilith.
Smells like fresh meat, surface meat, so much better than sewer meat. Sweet, sweet, surface meat.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll let us through if we just ask nicely.
I feel more like myself every day. We will move as one.
We aren't to be trifled with.
You had your chance to. Was that truly your best? The light is on our side.
I thank you.
Hydra Immortalis! On Delta responding.
Hydra would make a far easier meal than us, monster.
Yes, but underneath that crunchy shell, the meat is spoiled. Mother's blood makes them stronger. Sour. Too much gamma for our...
That put me off my lunch.
This shall be of great help.
Suffer for that.
Playtime.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
You are puny. You will wait here.
I cannot seem to
Pain only makes us hungrier.
There is no end to Hydra's reinforcements, even down here in the sewers. Deal with them if they are in the way. But Venom is the priority.
Yes. Food should not play with other food. When we are hungry.
Watch and learn. The light shines on the most.
I'll put this to good use. Watch me.
Mother tells us to hurry.
All right. I felt that one.
What are you made of? Good. I could use some more practice.
This is too much effort for food. The Green Doctor will be here soon, and we are needed. We do not have time for stubborn
So many things wrong in that sentence.
Including that he's still lively enough to say it. Can we take him down already?
Let's give it a go.
We will make you pay for that.
Let's try. The Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
It's getting through my suit.
I have not been hit like that since.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Hey, Van Helsing! If you're gonna do something, now's the time!
Hang on, Dracula! This one's gonna hurt!
Purge that monstrosity